Hello everyone. Should be good now. Let me see if I can get comments up in front of my face. That would help. There is a dump truck outside that is making quite the racket. Are the Fire Emblem and Pikmin days being switched? Oh. Goodness. Is that what I just did? It's Wednesday. I thought we had said... I thought we had said Pikmin for Wednesday and Fire Emblem for Thursday. Huh. That's weird. Let me see. If that's the case, whoops. I completely forgot. I usually stream Pikmin Thursdays. Oh. Well, I guess for today we're switching it up. So tomorrow I'll do Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's weird. I just got completely flipped around in my brain, I guess. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing... Okay. Man. Okay. Well. My bad. Yeah, I usually stream Pikmin Thursdays, but for some reason or another, I thought it was... I either thought that today was Thursday, or I thought that I streamed Pikmin on Wednesdays. I honestly can't say to which, but yeah, so, my bad. Oh, let me do something really quick. I just gotta get the OBS window open so I can see audio levels. Alright. We're good now. So, how does this sound, everybody? Hope this sounds okay. Again, I don't know why my Elgato likes doing this to me. But, for some reason or another... every time I like re-plug in my capture card, it like resets the settings, so I have to like re-input them like every single time. So that's why I ask. Okay, so I think last time we hadn't even read the new Encyclopedia entries. Okay, so this is the pileated snagret, which I don't think we looked at. This variety of snagret has the ability to both burrow underground and walk above it. Its earthy red oh my gosh, can you just shut up, you stupid bird. Its earthy red coloration and distinct yellow ear and eye markings make it immediately recognizable. Despite featuring a chimera-like merging of serpent and avian features, the pileated snagret has poor eyesight for a bird, perhaps due to extended periods spent underground. To compensate for this, its nose features a thermal sensing organ common to many snakes, making it a dangerously effective hunter. Hello, Ridley. Hello, Sarks. Hello, Lord Charles. Good to see you again, my lad. What are your thoughts on Sonic Racing gameplay? To me, it looks kind of slow. Maybe that was like super easy difficulty. I'm assuming it'll look faster in the final version. Yeah, so, it was, I don't know where I read this, but that gameplay was recorded for normal difficulty. And the same was in Racing Transformed. It kind of goes at like 100cc if you compare it to Mario Kart 8 on normal mode. Transformed had it to where if you played on expert mode, it ran at around like 150 to 200cc if you wanted to compare it to Mario Kart. So chances are they're doing the same system here, where if you raise the difficulty, the speeds will be much more satisfying. At least that's what I'm assuming. That's an assumption on my part. Nobody said that, but they did make... I remember reading somewhere where it was at normal difficulty. So, anyway. Dwarf bull bear. I love the bull bears. A grub dog larva in its third stage of development. This creature's body structure is nearing maturation. However, unlike mature bull bears, it has yet to claim its own patrol route, and thus is dependent upon its parent for guarding direction. I think... I've already read that. Oh yeah, the Toady Bloister. You guys need to read about the Toady Bloister. The Toady Bloister. The molluskid mollusking family. This species of creature has yet to fully evolve from shelled mollusk to the more advanced bloister. Compared to the bloister, this creature is significantly smaller. The fact that its mandibles do not protrude as significantly as the ranging bloister is due in part to the fact that, like most mollusks, its vital organs are located deep within the creature's carapace. Oh, I don't think we read this one, the antenna beetle. Yeah, this one's weird. Oh my gosh! Very loud noise, whatever. The Kettlebug family. This creature is able to control the Pikmin by way of the peculiar frequency of its roar, but its only objective seems to be defensive in nature, as it stops Pikmin from attacking and forces them to run away. This beast prefers humid, dimly lit environments, and has been known to inhabit empty and discarded containers. For this reason, it's wise to thoroughly ventilate any specimens that are recovered. Lifting off with one of these creatures in the hold can lead to a rupturing of the specimen during decompression, resulting in an explosive mess. That's pleasant imagery, isn't it? Okay. Have we looked at the anode beetle? I'm pretty sure we haven't. No, actually we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I remember that now. Creeping Chrysanthemum, I think we've looked at that. The Candy Pop Buds, I don't think we've... Okay, we've looked at the violet one. I believe... Yes, we've looked at that one. I don't think we've looked at the Queen Candy Pop Bud then. That's good. Then I was worried that it was going to be Baby's first kart game. Yeah, when I saw that too, I was a little bit underwhelmed. It looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely beautiful, and... No, yeah, the game looks great, but as you said, the speed was a little bit leaving something to be desired. So I'm just going to assume for now that it's just like Transformed, in that if you play in the lower difficulty levels, everybody goes kind of at this at a snail's pace, whereas the real sort of experience is held at some of the higher difficulty levels, which increases the speed, much like Mario Kart. Okay. So, Queen Candy Pop Pud. This specimen constantly changes colors. When Pikmin are thrown into it, it shoots out seeds that match the flower's coloration the moment the Pikmin landed inside of it. The number of seeds shot out is always greater than the number of Pikmin thrown in. It can be said that this is a completely baffling plant, and many mysteries remain over precisely what sort of relationship it has with the Pikmin. It would appear that the Pikmin gain all of the benefit from the relationship. Perhaps it is simply a different variety of Pikmin to begin with. And this, by the way, is huge lore-wise, and I'm talking huge, absolutely huge. So this is the only entry I think that even relates to the fact that the Candy Pop Buds are actually different kinds of Pikmin, which is really interesting. I've never thought of it that way. Like prior to reading all this stuff ages ago, I'd always thought that they were just kind of like this magical flora, but given this sort of like background on it, that they may actually be different kind of Pikmin variations, it gets me excited maybe for the potential of different kinds of Pikmin types in future games, like for example having a mobile Candy Pop Bud Pikmin sort of unit where they can reproduce basically on the fly. However they would be able to handle that, I have absolutely no idea. That it sounds really odd when you say it out loud, but you know, interesting idea nonetheless. Anyway, glow stem. Although they are obviously unrelated, the glow stem bears a striking resemblance to the streetlights on Hocketate. It is highly possible that glow stems could be a relic of some unknown civilization beyond the scope of our imagination. Did we already talk about the fiddleheads? I don't think we need to talk about like just straight up plants. Oh, the glow caps are interesting actually. The light emitted from this rare mushroom is neither a reflection nor a release of stored light. It grows not only on decomposing trees, but also on soil and rocks. This mushroom's fungal filaments are capable of stabilizing and concentrating pure Hocketatium-111. It is none other than Hocketatium-111 approaching the point of critical mass that causes the glow cap's blue luminescence. I think that's it for now. There are a few treasures. I know I haven't looked at all of them, but I only plan on looking at the ones that are necessary to look at. Okay, I'll read this and then we'll continue. I've recently noted that changes in this planet's environment happen at a very rapid pace. Compared to how it was when I was here before, the perplexing pool has changed drastically. Due to frequent tectonic shifts, the region appears slightly different each time I enter it. It could be a natural phenomenon, but it's as if I feel the presence of a guiding hand. Maybe it's just my imagination running wild. Huh, that's interesting. I don't actually remember this at all. So this actually accounts for how the regions change drastically in just such in such a short amount of time. It says right here that the region appears slightly different each time I enter it. And as he said, the perplexing pool looks completely different from the last time I visited it. Talked about shifting tectonic plates. The region appears slightly different each time. Could be a natural phenomenon, but it's as if I feel the presence of a guiding hand. I wonder what that could mean. That's odd. Anyway, food for thought. I didn't actually remember that one, so that's cool. Did I see the new Spider-Verse trailer? No, I saw it posted everywhere, but I still haven't actually seen it. I would like to see it. Looks really neat. From the thumbnail, at least. As far as I know, it's a 3D animated movie by Sony, and it goes over Miles Morales. I remember hearing something about that. Maybe that's a different movie. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, let's get some blue Pikmin. Perhaps populate them a little bit more. And Louie will take care of them. And I will take care of the yellow Pikmin that need to work on the electric bridge that is somewhere over here. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to press that. keep pressing that? I think it's the Z button, and that moves the camera around, so that's why I keep pressing it. Sorry, this is a little bit off schedule, you guys. Ridley just reminded me that I don't actually play this game on this day, but my mind just went all topsy-turvy. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just I really want to play Pikmin again. I don't know. But tomorrow, just to account for this, we will be playing some Fire Emblem 7 instead. So don't worry about that. We will continue. We'll just basically pretend like today's Thursday and tomorrow's Wednesday. That's all we'll be doing. Not that I think any of you particularly care, but just as a kindly reference. Hello, PR. It looks amazing, yeah, but it has like 2D spliced into some of it. Oh, okay, so it's not entirely 3D. That's interesting. Yeah, I do need to see some of that. Oh, I didn't mean for them to pick that up, but... So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open this gate from this side, using the yellow Pikmin. Okay, whatever. These guys clearly don't want to involve themselves in any meaningful way. Okay, there we go. I think they're all starting to actually use their brains. No? Come on. I know you guys have it in you to actually do the right thing for once. Come on. No. Just... Ugh. You guys are idiots. Oh my god. You guys are so stupid. Whatever. It took me forever to realize how to actually damage this guy. When I was younger, obviously. Alright, so in order for any other kinds of Pikmin to be able to even think about traversing this entire landscape. Oh, wait a second. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, my gosh. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I had to stop what I was doing, like, immediately. Some of them just drowned themselves after they were done. Okay, oh, that's fast. Wow. You guys work incredibly quickly. Good job. Well done. The multitasking is real! Alright. Let's repopulate them. As far as the yellow Pikmin, I think they've done their job for the day. Well, actually, they've got maybe one more task that I need of them for now. Okay. Send them across the bridge. I'm gonna have to make a loop around if I do this, but whatever. It's not that hard. Ah, well, actually, I could do this, yeah. Much easier. I'm not touching that, screw that. Okay. Now back with Louie. Let's see if there are any treasure pieces. I recall there are. But if I'm not mistaken, this entire place needs to be drained in order for us to actually retrieve these pieces of treasure. Because the treasure that's out here is buried underground. And if we bring right Pikmin out here, they're all going to drown terribly and painfully. So, that is going to have to happen very soon, which means I'm going to have to swap blue and yellows in just a second. So I will probably do that in a little bit. Hopefully all the... No, I wanted the leaf Pikmin to go... Ugh. Whatever, I'll just deposit them all and wait for these to grow into flowers. Okay, we're almost finished. As far as I know, there's nothing else that I can do right now. Well, I mean, I could, yeah, I guess I'll bring out some more blue Pikmin. The reason why I put them away is because I didn't want any of the leaves helping me out, because they just are really slow and annoying. I could upgrade them to flowers, but I might have to wait for them to pull some grass out. And just, I don't want to do that. There is a treasure piece over here that they can get. Yellows are done, sounds like. So I will worry about that in a second. Okay, so that's about half my Pikmin squad right here. Okay, you guys should be okay now. I don't know why I sent 30 with me. I don't know why you're having trouble. Oh, really? Is this really happening right now? You guys are idiots. Okay, there we go. Some of them just got stuck. Thank you. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. New pit. Interesting. My odor detectors are reacting a strong scent wafts from that hole. I am a machine, so rating sense is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know. You're both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it is like to drool. Wow. That's deep, Mian. Okay, what was I gonna do with the yellow Pikmin? Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to do a switcheroony. Yeah, okay. So I'll just put them over here. Man, you couldn't do stuff like this in the original Pikmin 2, because your GameCube control would not be able to make the cursor reach all the way over here. The only reason why I'm able to do this is because I have the new controls. But it makes things so much easier. You do still have a range, though, as you can see. The cursor drops off at a certain range, but it's still a much, much wider range than before. It's nowhere near as limiting as the old one was. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get them across this little chasm here, and I really hate this part because it's just so absolutely dangerous. And because the game doesn't count it as a bridge, the Pikmin won't huddle up so that they are safe. They'll just... Oh my gosh. No, this is terrible timing. Don't do that to me. Damn. America's favorite pasta sauce, ragu. Never even heard of... No! See, this is why! No! Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay. You guys are fine, 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 you guys are fine. Wow. How many did I lose? A few. I lost a few. This is the worst, man. Okay. Screw it. I'm just going to see if I can cheese it. I know this was one way that I can go about doing it. I don't remember if they actually get off. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, cool. So if I just keep them... There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Cool. That was probably something I should have done originally, but whatever. Okay, now back to Louis. This part isn't really that hard, but I forget like every time how I'm supposed to do this. Let's see. Oh geez, I didn't even see that guy for some reason. Ugh, everyone's a leaf now, you jerk. How's everyone doing over here? Alright, everyone's doing okay. Oh, you jerk. Did I say hey ninja? If not, hey ninja. And if so, hey ninja. Okay. Wait, what? I'm a wee bit confused. Okay. I think I need to have both captains here, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. I'm just really bad at this puzzle. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to do this right now anyway. I could do this at another time, and it'd be much easier with both captains. So, let's just take them both back. And since Olimar is actually finished... Well, I shouldn't stop there, should I? Since Olimar is finished, then that means I can bring the blues over, drain the pit, and hopefully get to go into that pit before the timer runs out. See what I mean about leaves, man? I don't do anything but drag you down. No! No! No, please! Oh, that sucks. I don't know if you guys saw that. But that terrifying sound, along with the flowers receding into the ground, that means that if I leave the flowers in the ground for too long, they just revert back into leaves. Which really stinks. I'm just going to wait here. That's not worth it. Yeah, we'll start again the next day. Well, the animals that adopted me are actually rather cute once you get used to them. Once we get the debt paid off, I might build a refuge for them. What do you think? The president is... We are watching this man's story unfold. And he's becoming one with nature. He's turning into a Disney princess. Okay, I've noticed that some of the objects we collect have undeniable similarities. Perhaps these treasures were revered by an ancient civilization. Whatever you say, Olimar. Whatever you say. Now we gotta bring some blues. Preferably 50 of them. Some of them will be leaved, I think. Yeah. That's okay. Man, this Toady Bloister just shows up every single day. You can only be a Disney princess if a man saves you. Apparently, that's the thing that makes you a Disney princess, like, sarcastically speaking. That's so dumb. That's really stupid. I hate that so much. Like, I've already, like, kind of rambled about this on Twitter a little bit, but gosh, that just annoys me so much about that trailer. It was such a cool moment, but that whole, like, comment just ruins the whole scene. It would have been so cool, but, whatever. Whatever. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I have been observing the two of you working together. You have been cooperating well. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. Learn to use C to separate, and minus to change leaders. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. Okay. That's not necessary for this part. I don't know why he's giving me that tutorial right now, but... Alright, so... Now... I can get all the things. But Olimar's gonna have to save the company and in turn him, so... Yeah, good point. So technically the president really will become a Disney princess. No, it was a joke, Ninja. It totally was a joke, and I get that. I know humor is a thing that, you know, it's like, don't worry, it's just a joke sort of thing. I'm not one to usually get offended at jokes, and I wasn't offended in this case either. It's just really annoying that it had to be that kind of joke, because it wasn't even that funny. The reason why it wasn't funny is because that joke, the whole, like, oh, you know, you have to, in order to be a Disney princess, you have to have men save you and them take all the credit for it. That's how you become a Disney princess, really. It's like, well, that only applies to literally, like, 3 of them there. If you look at all of the Disney princesses that were in that room, that joke only applies to, like, 3 of them. It doesn't apply to all of them. It actually applies to only a very small margin of them. And for them to use that as a joke, it was just like, well, that's far-reaching. And when a joke is trying to be far-reaching in order to make a point about something, that's what annoys me. It's like, it wasn't even a funny joke. There we go. However, this is all just my opinion. So... take that with a grain of salt. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. So, again, just take that as you will. You can form your own opinions about that. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I don't actually remember if that requires, like, every single Pikmin type, but I recall it did, so, I'm not being very productive right now. But, I did most of the work I needed to do, so it's not like I need to be going very fast anyway. Fortified delicacy. Let's see here, well, I could do Glutton's Kitchen, which is kind of fun, actually. I do enjoy Glutton's Kitchen a lot. Or I could do Submerged Castle. And if you guys want to see Submerged Castle is very scary. As a matter of fact, it's known as probably one of the scariest, if not the scariest, dungeon in the game. For one reason, and one reason alone. And you guys will see that. As a matter of fact, I think just because I'm hyping it up so much, I'll just do it just on that mere fact alone. So, this is actually one of the hugest reasons why I was so adamant on capitalizing the reproduction of blue Pikmin for this dungeon alone. It's because you can't actually bring in any other kind of Pikmin besides the blues. You just can't. I mean, you could if you figure out a really glitchy kind of, like, I don't know, really... It's not glitchy, it's just you're not supposed to be able to. You could do this trick where you could bring in any type of Pikmin that you want if you basically have some of them on shore, because the hole is submerged in water, so you literally can't bring Pikmin to the hole. The only way that you could actually bring Pikmin in there from the get-go is if you have different color Pikmin on the shore, and then you whistle to them as soon as so you whistle to them while they're still on shore, and then you click the A button, and then you could be able to enter with different types of Pikmin. But as soon as you start the dungeon, it drops you in another pool of water, so it's just, there's no point. There's no point in trying to glitch the system to try and bring in different types of Pikmin, and you'll figure out why in a second. This is actually one of the most exciting dungeons ever. I love it. Okay, go for it. Awesome. I look forward to the Sony and Nintendo streams. Who is not? Who is not? What really frustrates... Words. Okay, so, what really frustrates me about the Nintendo stream is that it's the last one. Why does Nintendo always have to come last after everything? I mean, admittedly speaking, I will enjoy that a lot because, you know, save the best for last sort of thing. But still, having to wait until all of the other companies are done showing their crap, and then moving to Nintendo at the very last, as the very last thing. It's cool because, as I said, you know, best for last sort of thing, but man, it makes waiting so unbearable. Gotta make them leaves. Still not everyone, but that's almost everyone. There's one, oh, there's two dudes that don't have flowers. They want to make an impact. Studies say that you remember the last thing the most. Well, I mean, yes, that makes perfect sense. And, you know, that kind of gives them an edge, really, is that, you know, having certain things, you know, fresher in your mind, I think, probably gives them a little bit more, like, leverage against the other companies. Oh, you know people will complain, Nightmare. It's just inevitable at that point. The question is, though, is that what will they complain about? The question is not if, but what, indeed. Okay, so I think I've got this figured out for the most part. So, take some right here. Well, that's not that hard, then. I mean, just to get the captain up there would be a little bit weird, but... I really stink at the... Wait, you know what? Let's not be stupid about this. Let's not be really stupid about this. Let's not be really, really stupid about this. Okay. So... all Olimar needs to do is stand there while Louis does the rest of the work. Okay. As far as I know, Olimar can just walk across? No? Huh, that's weird. I thought that was what he was supposed to do, but I guess not. Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, okay. Then he sits there. And then I do one of these. And then you do one of these. And then you do one of these. And then, finally, you do one of these. I'm a genius. Alright. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Oh, you rat dingleberry, man. No. Wow. Come here, you jerk. That's for Larry. Okay. I think I have time for this. I think I have time for this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I have time for this. If we hurried up. Man, the cicadas are rather loud right now, aren't they? I'm just interested in killing this guy just because he's a jerk. Oh, you big fatty. Come here, jerk. Oh yeah, the Perplexing Pool has probably like one of my favorite pieces of soundtrack like in the entire game. I love it so much. And especially when you're fighting stuff, it ramps up and it's just really, really, really awesome sounding. Not only that, but all just the natural sounds with like the cicadas and the... Well, mainly the cicadas, at least in the Perplexing Pool, but yeah. Really beautiful stuff. Oh man, I guess we're not going to be able to do anything submerged castle related, at least in this day. But that's the first thing I'll do tomorrow. Massage girdle? That's interesting. Didn't think of it that way. Yeah, might as well end the day, just to make it go faster. Oh yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Lord Charles. I was more of responding to PR, but yeah, the cicada sounds are actually really soothing to me too. Any kind of natural sort of ambient sounds like that are just so relaxing to hear. Also quite nostalgic too. I remember hearing a lot of those in my early childhood for where I grew up and things like that. So. What's going on with the president today? When you're down, you find out who your true friends are. And I think I finally have. Maybe I'll just fire you two ingrates and hire these nice animals. Fortified delicacy. I wonder what's become of the creature this shell was defending. Enigmas like this always make me curious. Was it tasty? Maybe I should find one and give it a taste. All in the name of science and exploration, of course. Massage girdle. Even seasoned explorers like myself occasionally get lost when crossing vast, swampy expanses. I'd better stay calm and methodically explore each area. I'm getting tired of walking. Maybe I'll try wearing this bizarre metal ring around my waist. It might provide a relaxing massage effect. Does the president have a name? No, they just call him President. Like, literally just the president. And what's kind of funny is that they didn't even change that for voice acting either. So, I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever you switch between Olimar and Louis... So, they say their names, and those are their actual voices. If you thought that that was like an announcer voice or whatever, it's not. It's actually their voices. They have incredibly deep voices, and they actually kept that for Pikmin 3, which is awesome. But they say their names. It sounds like Olimar and it sounds like Louis, but actually they're saying their Japanese variants of their names. They're saying Rui and they're saying Orima. Which are both anagrams, actually, if you hadn't known this already, for Mario and Luigi in Japanese. So, interesting fun facts there. Already lost one Pikmin on the way there, whatever. But yeah, so that's what their names mean. And the funny thing is that I won't spoil anything, but at one point in the game, you actually hear the president say his own name, quote unquote. There's a part of the game where he actually says his name, and his name, the way that he says his name is just Shocho, and Shocho, or Shocho in Japanese, actually just means boss or president. So, yeah, his name is literally president. It was not for Louis C.K.? No, unfortunately not. Interesting. Deeper sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I am a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I am an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this wantonly reckless treatment of company property will be reported. Powerpuff Girls did it first. They had Mayor. Yeah, that was great. I loved it. His name was literally Mayor. Interesting name. I'm sure his parents were proud. I'm sure they were too. You see that? It just drops you in water. So that cutscene, if you brought any other types of Pikmin, they would just be drowning. We'll name this beautiful baby boy that looks like an old man, actually, President. We'll name him President. Ah, yes, honey, such a beautiful name for a little baby boy. So, let me just stop for a second so that you guys could listen to the, listen to this soundtrack here. So, there's that. Kill him! Whew. That was close. Okay. Oh, geez. Diet Doomer. Do you guys like old cartoons? Depends on what you mean by old. Are we talking, like, really, really old, or are we talking, like, Boomerang level old? Because if so, then yes. Like, are we talking Felix the Cat old, or are we talking, like, Johnny Bravo old? Getting a bad vibe from this place. Yes, rightfully so, Ninja. Rightfully so, my friend. Okay. So, this is kind of rough. But this is what we're going to have to do. So, notice how there's... No! Wake up, you stupid... Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Please, no more. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he, as far as I know, we had 99. Now we have 88. He ate 11 Pikmin. 90s-ish. Yeah, definitely. Super into that. Welcome, Jeroba. Or Jeroba. Well, if you want to know what I think about Thundercats Roar, if you're talking about that new one, it looks really dumb. I just love this game and your voice. Thank you! It's awfully nice of you to say, Jeroba. Not a fan. Don't find the art style appealing, and it looks like it kind of bastardizes the series. It really does. It really does. it looks just like really crappy, really just subpar, very, very predictable Cartoon Network, like new Cartoon Network style, you know, remake that's just like, I always like to use Teen Titans Go as the example for this, but man, they really Teen Titans Go'd it. It's just that really, like, bad, kind of stock, new, hip, indie, kind of Steven Universe-esque art style that's just really, like, ugh. Thundercats was my jam, so I hope Roars fails. I mean, geez, if they could use just pure alchemy to... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I didn't even introduce you to these guys. These guys are something else. They're very weird. They float with balloons and they spit out bombs. So, anyway. Oh, you're in the industry trials? That's really neat. If you mind sharing, that'd be really cool, because that's awesome. By the way, do you remember me, or am I just a forgotten fan of yours? No, I remember you, Groba. Yeah, I remember, definitely you joining a few of our streams in the past. I mean, you've been pretty consistent with a couple of the streams. If I remember correctly, you're an avid Pikmin watching fan. Yeah, do not appreciate the art style at all. Some people are saying that they can't do it like the old one because the old one is damaging to young minds, specifically boys. Oh man, are you kidding me? Is that really the thing? That's troubling. Steven Universe is miles above it. Well, okay, that's fair. I didn't mean to hate on Steven Universe. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the cartoon. I'm not a fan of the art style. I'm not a fan of the fan base. The annoying fan base. I'm sure there are respectable members of that fan base, just like there are with just about anything. You know, you could say that about Undertale. There's toxicity in just about every kind of fan base that you look at, so yeah. But, yeah. It's not a good art style. I just say Steven Universe because I don't know. It's very, like, kind of iconic of Cartoon Network, sort of, like, shift in tone from what they used to do. And it's very, like, I don't know. It reminds me of that whole, like, hip, young art style that they're starting to use with everything, where everything has very clear, bold, distinctive lines and things like that. That's not to say anything about the animation quality. I'm sure I actually have seen some of the Steven Universe animation quality, and I don't think it's actually that poor. But anyway, yeah. So, I'm just saying art style wise, I guess. But anyway, yeah. No, it's just like the other things, like on Cartoon. Like I don't even have to use Steven Universe as an example. Like Uncle Grandpa, for example. Like that, just really just awful, like really cool art style that they like to push like all the time. It's like stuff like that, you know? It's just kind of like, just stop. Just like, I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm saying the word like a lot, and I'm saying kind of, I don't know. I'm being really vague, but I think everyone kind of knows what you're talking about when you say just stock Cartoon Network kind of like hip style. At least, I don't know, that makes sense to me. I really love the look of this entire place, by the way. Just if we can go back to the game, this place looks really neat. I mean, come on, this is GameCube era stuff. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Very unsettling, too, kind of sets the mood. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, this is it. This is it. This is one thing that you have not seen yet, and I'm so glad that we haven't talked about it yet, because Okay, here we go. Yup. We're getting Boldman, baby. The game doesn't do any service to actually advertise that before you play the game, so it's extra special when you finally see it. But Boldman! The confused Bulborb has fallen in with the Pikmin. They appear to coexist peacefully. Strange. This Bulborb has a leaf sprouting from its spine, much like the leaf on a Pikmin's head. Yeah, Clover has actually been watching Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Ridley, and we're gonna watch it really soon together, actually, because it's on Hulu. So, we could actually watch that pretty easily with our subscription. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh! This is it, you guys, this is the reason. What is this? I can see it with my optical receptors, but my sensors cannot detect it. Could its physical form be anchored in another dimension? Attacking it is futile. If only we could force it to take on physical form. But in its current state... Danger, danger, danger. This is it, you guys. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, you see how the dweebles are picking up that thing? Chaos? No, my friends. No, my friends. This is no laughing matter. This is the Water Wraith! Everybody in! No! Has me pinned down over here. I'm waiting for it to go a little bit further away. Okay, I think we're good. I honestly don't think we're going to be able to make it out of here alive. I might be able to freeze it. I think that's my only hope right now. See if I can freeze it. Oh my gosh, it's killing all the enemies in sight. Oh my gosh, you can freeze it. Alright, now's our chance, everybody. Come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Uh-oh, 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 it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Everybody in. Everybody in. Oh, you bastard. Let's go on. Yeah, basically we're not getting any treasures now. This is what this is. We're not getting any treasures. We don't have any sprays to freeze him. And there he comes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, on back on Star versus the Forces of Evil. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from Clover about it. And I really want to watch it. Not only that, but apparently the main character is really dumb and just, I don't know. With how people critique female characters nowadays, I think it's nice every now and again to have a studio that's just like, yeah, let's have our female character be kind of doofy. And just kind of ditzy and stuff like that. I don't know. It's refreshing in a way because it shows that people don't really care about, like, gender. It's just like, yeah, she's a person, she's a character, you know, girls are capable of doing awesome stuff. And it's cool when you have cool girl characters, but every now and again, let's have a silly one. Let's actually have, like, a doofy, silly one. I don't know. Gotta say, this is the point in the game where you realize you can leave without getting everything, if you know what I mean. Sarks, do you not know the tactics for this? Well, see, here's the thing. I know that you can distract him while you have others, like, kind of go in and take care of the treasures. So, as far as I know, you can actually put everyone in this tube here. And only send out a select few to get the treasures. That's what I remember. Let me see what he's doing. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is terrifying. He touches your Pikmin and they're dead instantaneously. If you're next to him with an entire Pikmin group and he rolls over them, all dead. Extinct. Done. Over. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. This was a really bad idea. Okay, so maybe I can actually just keep him in here. Uh-oh. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back for sure. He's coming back. Yep, there he is. Sounds freaking disgusting. The sounds it makes, just always creep me out. No end. Try killing the Dweevil for once, no? Okay. Yeah, and he's invincible. Attacking him is literally futile, as it said. There's no reason. Oh crap. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Come on, everybody. Let's not straggle. Jeez Louise, man. Oh my gosh, I lost one already. Come on. I didn't need sleep tonight anyway. Sad thing is, I remember this game being a giant Megalith Shadow of the Colossus scare adventure when I was younger. But now, nah, mate, you can kill everything instantly if you know how. Did you play Bully Den in challenge mode? Oh, I 100% did challenge mode, so yes, I did. And it sucks. Does he aggro whoever has more Pikmin? Is that what it is? Because I feel like, or maybe whoever the controlling captain is? Because I feel like that's a thing. But I don't know. Okay, it's probably better to have him run, like chasing us rather than the other way around. Like we are going towards him. He just completely annihilated that Dweevil. That Dweevil is RIP. Goodbye, Dweevil. Nice knowing you. Rest in pasta. Follow me. Set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Oh. So this is what happens when you take too long. He shows up and starts completely ruining everybody's day. Can he crush Louis in this corner? Hey, Water Wraith. What are you doing? Water Wraith! Don't go over there! Why are you going there? He's just gonna patrol around. Where are you going? Why are you going over here? Yeah, I feel like he's doing something weird right now. Okay. He's supposed to aggro Louis, but I could be wrong about how he's supposed to aggro whoever has the most Pikmin or the standing captain or what have you. I don't know. It goes to items or the other captain. Gotcha, okay. So, in other words, oh crap. Nope. He really wants my Pikmin dead. He wants all of them dead. He wants every single one of them gone. He will not rest. He will not rest. In ancient days, no one gave his spirit rest, so he will not give mine. When the world was young, the Water Wraith was there, watching. The embodiment of human suffering. In his castle. That is true. That is true. Okay, I just want to make sure that this is, can do this. I think just as long as Olimar is... What is he doing? What's he doing now? Who's the IA? What do you mean by that? Are you coming up here? Wait, is he going towards the Pikmin over there? Okay, maybe this is my chance. Never mind, that was a really bad idea. Actually, you know what? This might be my chance. Who's the AI now? Poor decisions were made. Poor decisions were made. Oh, jeez. God help us all. Let's see. I think this might be able to work. Be able to work? I think this might be able to work? Is that how you say it? I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Whatever. I think this might work. Will he turn around? Will he turn around? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. I'm an idiot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please. Please. The leaf Pikmin. No. Run, you little bastards! Run! Okay, take a smaller group to get the items. Trust me, I don't think that's going to work, honestly. Oh, he's aggroing Olimar. Alright, let's do this. This is the chance. This is the chance. Go, 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 go. It doesn't matter how many of you, just go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Please, no! Confection hoop. Oh my gosh, please hurry! Comfort cookie. Alright, we gotta get out of here. We have got to get out of here. Are we good? Oh, he's circling the ship. The ship pod. Is he coming our way? He's coming our way. Will he come into this room? No. Looks like he's going to stay in that hallway there. Okay, he's coming in the room. Okay, I think he realizes he can't fit there. Wow, yeah, he really just wants to be here. Okay, I think we could do this. I think we could do this. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Okay, I think we can juke him out right here. Alright, mission successful, everybody. Mission freaking successful. I am out of here. Whew, we lost a few men. But, okay, now we've really just gotta pick it up. Alright, let's go. Because from this point onward, he will now be... He'll be there every single time I take too long. So he'll show up in every single sub-level now. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yep, that's electricity for you. Bulbmin, just so that you know, because I actually haven't talked about Bulbmin. But Bulbmin actually are immune to every single kind of element. The only problem with Bulbmin is that you can only use them in dungeons. You cannot bring them out to the surface. At all. You simply cannot do that. Okay, let's see if I can kill the Mother Bulbmin here. Oh yeah, the Mother Bulbmin also kills things incredibly quickly. So she's actually kind of a huge threat. But I just took her babies, so all is well. How deep is this cave? I have absolutely no idea. I completely forgot actually how many sub-levels it is. But I remember it does keep going for a little while. So I've just got to make sure that I hurry this up. That was unnecessarily terrifying. Or was it completely necessarily terrifying? Oh yeah, that's right. I can't whistle now. Kill them all. Oh man, how terrible would it be if I hadn't had this thing broken before the water wraith comes, and this is the only place I had to run to. It would have been Pac-Man and done. It's either he would have crushed me, or I would have just walked straight into my death. So with the Bulbmin, does that mean there's a Bulborb onion somewhere, or... No, actually. So, apparently, according to the Encyclopedia, the Bulbmin are actually not Bulborb Pikmin, specifically. They're actually, and I'm not sure if you remember this or not, but I'll just recite it anyway, is that they're actually, they're a parasitic Pikmin that infects living creatures. And the parasitic Pikmin infected the Bulborbs, which then created Bulbmin. So it is actually, we're not actually seeing the true form of these parasitic Pikmin with the Bulbmin. We're just seeing their infected results, basically. Which is a little bit creepy, but people, ever since they've introduced that in the Encyclopedia, people have been wanting, oh, why don't we actually... It's like a spore kind of Pikmin that just burrows itself into the flesh of other things and basically controls it. And so people are like, man, how cool would it be if we actually got to see the pure, like, infection form of those kinds of Pikmin, using them. should probably take out this dweeble because he's going to want to carry all of our treasure wherever he goes. Good. Okay. I don't know... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, where is he? That's him. Whenever you hear that sound, that's him dropping in. Where is he? Oh god, where is he? Why didn't I take care of the blowhog? He's behind me, isn't he? Yeah, he's right behind me. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, okay, another treasure piece. Okay, I was too slow, apparently. Ah, so like parasites in nature that take over ants, snails, and stuff. Yes. For a game that looks like a kid's game, that is creepy. Yes, it is very creepy. A little dark. Oh crap, yeah. I think we should be safe in here. Oh no, he's coming this way. I mean, then how did the bulborbs get so small? Why do they follow around a bigger one like a pack? We never see this behavior in Pikmin. That's an excellent question, TMS. I think something like that could be answered with, upon reading the Encyclopedia entry. Because I don't actually have the answer to that just offhand. But I'm sure they've explained how the mother works in the Encyclopedia. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they've already... That Omar already... Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Is he coming this way? Or will he go around? Is he coming this way? He's really contemplating. Okay. This is... Okay, he's made a decision. I think this is all the treasure left, so I think we're good. Activity arouser. Okay, so that's all the treasure, but I feel like there's Pikmin out there. It says 91 out of 96. Where are the other Pikmin? Where are the other Pikmin? Oh no. Where are my other 5 Pikmin? I had to do quick maths. As you can see, I short-circuited there for a second. Where are those 5 Pikmin? Somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's right. They're the white Pikmin that I left in the ground. That's right. Okay. Well, now that we have all the treasure, I just have to pluck them, and we should be good. Although I think the water wraith is on approach at an incredibly fast rate, so we have to be fast about this. So it seems more like the bulborb acts more of a mobile onion for the one Pikmin, which probably means like an onion. Like an onion, it can just make more Pikmin. That's creepy, because if you know what that means, that basically means that these parasitic Pikmin not only choose a host, but they basically make that host their home, like the onions. So, yeah. And then once they take over that host, they can then from that host produce more. Oh god! there's more Bulbmin. Oh my gosh! What is this? I guess I'm not gonna finish my sentence. Okay, they've taken notice to us. I think. At least one of them has. Nope, never mind. I think if we get close enough. It just needs to face our direction, I think. Oh my gosh! Suicide Dweevil. Suicide Dweevil. Notice us. Okay, it noticed us. Now it will follow us with extreme prejudice. Well, okay. Usually those things are pretty adamant about killing you. Okay. I really need to... Oh my gosh, with this. Please. Can we please have the Bulbmin now? Alright, you know what? Screw you, man. Unfortunately, his own bomb cannot damage him. But, whatever. Alright, we got him. Okay. I think we were just aggroed by that one Bulbmin mother. Bulbmin mothers are really quite something else. Man, and I didn't get any Bulbmin out of that because I have too many Pikmin. Okay, now let's hurry up and get the carousel happening, which I saw in the distance. Oh crap! I forgot we had white Pikmin with us. I forgot. That's okay. Let's see if I can. What is this? Oh, this is the hole. Yeah, we gotta edit that. Okay, that's nice. Olimar notes only really differentiate the two by the fact that the Bulbmin never leaves its host, implying the same fate of the normal onion. So what was the onion originally, if so? Oh, wow. Interesting observations there. Come on. We need this hole open. Come on. Is that the last hole? I have absolutely no idea. Hopefully. I don't actually remember how long this one is, but this is by and large the most iconic hole in the game because it's just terrifying. It leaves kind of a lasting impact on whoever plays it. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I didn't expect that. There's probably another bomb right here if I stand here long enough. No? Okay. If it pops up, I'll just call him back. What is this? Oh, it's an egg? I mean, I don't really need an egg, but... I guess it wouldn't hurt. Well, there's a suicide Dweevil. And another bomb. How nice. And it killed a Pikmin. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a glint beetle. Yes! Okay, I managed to get the treasure that came out of it, thank goodness. Hurry up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Where? Oh gosh. There's a dude being incredibly loud right outside my door. Forgive him, he knows not what he does. Okay. I don't see him anywhere. I think we're okay. I don't see the Wraith anywhere. You're in my swamp now. I think he's looking for us. I don't think he knows where we are. He knows we are here, but he doesn't know exactly where, so we have to hurry up while he has that ignorance. Oh, there he is! Abort! 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 Oh, Pikmin, come on, come on. Okay. I think we'll be safe in here. I think we'll be safe in here. Please don't even try to come in here. Surprise, mother redacted. Okay, I think we should be okay. He knows where we are now, but I think he's going to do some patrol. See if there's anything that he hasn't killed yet. Unless he's going to come right back on for us once we get out of that tube, which is what he just did. Okay. Come on, Pikmin. Uh-oh. It's okay. Stay strong, little fellas. Stay strong. Oh my gosh, those Pikmin. Oh, is he turning around again? What's he trying to do over there? Oh, 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 boy. Okay, he might do the same exact thing he just did a second ago because he can't get past there. Well, it looks like he successfully got past. So now, he might give us a little bit of a window here. Never mind, he's coming right back around. Okay, new plan. If he comes in here, he's coming in here. Actually, he's trying to come in here if he can. Yeah, all of you guys need some flowers. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay for a small spell. Deviled ham spread. Drone supplies. Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. Successful mission, boys. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. What am I even doing? The hole is somewhere over here. Can I see where it is? Yes, I can. Okay. So it's literally where the water wraith is. That's cool. That's nice. Okay. I think we can make a loop around here. Okay, he's got that covered. Maybe if we come in here. We're good. I'm just just leaving. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, I think this is it, you guys. Oh, this is the grand finale. You guys are gonna love this. I hope you guys will find this just as satisfying as I found it when I first played this game. So, notice, when you enter the submerged castle, you can only bring blue Pikmin. Okay? You can't bring any other kind of Pikmin, which limits the kinds of Pikmin you can have inside of the pit. Then the game gives you Boltman. And then the game gives you one white flower. Okay. Never did this hole ever give you purple Pikmin. Which leaves you wondering why, indeed. Well, I'm about to show you, friends. I'm about to show you. Now we definitely want purple Pikmin on this. Success. Awesome. Okay. Alright, everybody. Hope you're ready for this. See that? He's afraid of him. He's completely afraid of him. That's not it. Whoops. Ah, my cursor's going crazy. Come here, you bastard. Come here. Processing. How curious. The wraith completely vanished. But what was it? Surface object scans indicate the presence of a bright red component. And he gives you just about the best item in the game. For your troubles, he basically gives you the most helpful item in the entire game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I sure as heck liked beating the crap out of that water wraith after he gave me so much trouble for the last 4 levels. But yes, he is completely vulnerable to purple Pikmin. Who would have thunk it? How insulting. This object's coloring is more eye-catching than my own hole. I shall connect it to the alarm clock our esteemed president was so fond of. Processing complete. I have refitted both objects into a pluckaphone. Now, simply blowing your whistle will inspire Pikmin sprouts to pop up out of the ground. Isn't that just awesome? You can now just whistle at Pikmin sprouts and they will just jump right out of the ground instead of having to pick them all out. And you see how the Bulbmen don't follow you, they just can't. But yeah. So that was the submerged castle, everyone. The most infamous pit. Feels good to be finished with that, actually. Well, this is no longer Pikmin. Indeed. No? Okay. For those of you wondering why I keep doing that, there is a secret boss that happens on a certain day. That only appears during that, like, in certain intervals or something like that. But yeah, there is lore behind what the water wraith might be. And if you want to learn about what that's all about, it's really, really fascinating stuff. I highly recommend you go and look at the YouTube channel Daz Reviews and his explication of the Legend of the Umibozu. It is particularly insightful, and although the video is quite old and one of his earliest videos, and so therefore contains a few oddities, because he really hasn't figured out his voice yet in terms of, you know, what kind of personality he wants to be on his own channel, because as I said, it's one of his earliest videos. It is very good. It is very good, and it is incredibly insightful for what the information it provides is. So if you want to learn more about what the water wraith might actually be and how it relates to the rest of the Pikmin story, I would very, very much recommend giving that a peek. I think the treasure is over here, but unfortunately, I do not have the means to retrieve it until I kill these water dogs. There was no way that was going to go well. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that bridge is really just a shortcut, but it is nice, I guess, for some things. I could just go around and get it, but I don't want to have to wait that long. And actually, as far as I know, that is the last treasure on the surface. What do my funds look like right now? Can I see that on the menu? I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. I have to... Oh, actually, yes, I can. Never mind. So, 7,891. Getting real close. I think just about one more pit would do it. Maybe. I don't know. actually think there are any more treasures out in the wild. I think I do want to do Glutton's Kitchen next, because that one's really fun, and it's kind of hilarious. I love Glutton's Kitchen, it's great. Because it includes probably one of my favorite enemies, the bread bug. I love the bread bugs. Yeah, I think that would be the last treasure piece. So after this, we can try out Glutton's Kitchen. I probably should have checked what element types you need to bring. So I guess I'll just do that now, since I've made a circle around the entire place. By the way, fun fact for you guys, if you also are kind of into Pikmin stuff, you should watch a channel by the name of Scruffy. His name has been mentioned on the channel multiple times before, but I do highly recommend him. Really fun fact about the Perplexing Pool, which is the area that we're in now. Interesting thing about the Perplexing Pool, so, and Pikmin 3, no less. So, you guys know about polycount. I'm assuming some of you know how 3D models work. There is a certain limitation, or there's a polycount budget in most titles where you have a lot of 3D models, so you have to be rather conservative and rather creative with how you actually design your 3D models. Well, the GameCube was significantly more powerful than a lot of systems in the 3D age, particularly because it could handle some pretty intensely high polycounts. But what if I were to tell you that the polycount for the SS Drake, which is the ship in Pikmin 3, that's the name of the ship that you fly around in Pikmin 3. The ship model in Pikmin 3 has a higher polycount than the entire area of the Perplexing Pool in Pikmin 2. Isn't that just something? Like, isn't that just really telling of just how far we've come? I love citing that because it's so cool. Okay, so I think this is actually buried. Yeah, it's completely buried. Okay, I forgot that's how that worked. Oh yeah, the Lipidon. Yeah, that's the other name for the bread bug. As far as I know, I think that's the European release. It calls him the Lipidon, in which, if you know Lipidon, it's actually more accurate. Although bread bug is also accurate because the bug looks like a bread, like a piece of toast, especially the larger bread bug. But Lipidon is a little bit more accurate to its character because those things are little fatties. If you know what a lipid is, it's just fatty acids. But yeah. They did a good job with textures. Yes, they did, because the game still looks real nice. Yeah, definitely. Hope no white Pikmin on there. Okay, that's good. They're gonna have to go through hell? Why'd you go that way? I opened a gate for you, you idiots! Whatever. Yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah, Lipidon will literally eat anything. Anything. They'll eat other Pikmin. If you drag, I mean, they don't like attack Pikmin outright. They don't want to eat them. But let's just say, like, basically what they do This is the Lipidon for you. If a Lipidon sees something on the ground, it will try to drag that thing into its hole, with which then it will decide to consume. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a piece of treasure, it could be another enemy, it could be anything. And if a Pikmin is struggling to basically have a tug-of-war battle with the Lipidon will drag the Pikmin in its hole with whatever item it's carrying. So technically, it does eat Pikmin too, but it doesn't really discriminate specifically against Pikmin, I guess. Undertale rules. Thank you for so kindly archiving that for history to see, TMS. That was awfully nice of you. I mean, what? That never happened. What are you talking about? You. Don't do that. I don't think we'll have enough time. I'm not sure yet, but I don't think we'll have enough time. I'll be able to whistle them out, so I think we should be okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, we're good. No one died. Good. Well, we might actually be able to pull this off. We'll see. I know we have, like, basically 10 fake seconds left, but we'll see. Oh boy, this is gonna be a sight to see, isn't it? Ah, yes. So many sprouts. Alright, you guys ready for this? Haha! I love it! Oh jeez, okay, we are seriously out of time. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh gosh. Well, okay. Oh my gosh, why is there everything in my way? Oh no! I hadn't considered this! I forgot we couldn't just walk there. Oh well. Whatever. The adult bread bug competes for many of the same food sources as Pikmin, but its thick-skinned hide allows it to withstand most Pikmin group attacks. However, some researchers claim to have observed bread bugs being overwhelmed by massive numbers of Pikmin and reduced to food. Wow. Yeah, I hadn't remembered that. But Pikmin actually are very high up on the top of the food chain, apparently. Whenever he references Pikmin and up against other creatures, they always... There are a lot of creatures where he notes that they're actually basically reaching extinction from predation from Pikmin, so Pikmin are actually pretty vicious creatures. Okay, we're good. Today, a group from the government offices paid me a visit. They kicked me out from under the bridge as if I were trash. The animals left. I have nowhere left to turn. Alright, let's look at these Encyclopedia entries. So, Boldman. Parasiticus pikminicus, the Pikmin family. This loathsome creature is in fact a parasitic form of Pikmin that has infected a Bulborb. Unlike Pikmin that nest in Pikmin onions, this parasitic relative spends its life inside the body of a host, usually a Bulborb. Juveniles fall in line and mimic the actions of their parent until maturing to full independence. By burying its root-like limbs into the nervous system of the host... Look at this! Burying its root-like limbs into the nervous system of the host Bulborb and infusing it with natural hormonal excretions, the Bulbmin is able to control virtually all of the host's bodily functions. However, the host's voracious appetite seems impossible to suppress. And the careening dirigibug. This is that weird thing that we saw earlier. So the careening dirigibug, Flotillum circus maximus. That's the dirigibug family. This creature floats effortlessly through the air using gas-filled balloons. Both its appearance and its nature are antagonistic, and it's the only variant of its species in this ecosystem. It may be best to consider the possibility that it somehow wandered into this ecosystem from an entirely alien one. Positive proof does not exist at this point, but that is how the creature is currently classified. So basically this creature is classified as an alien. Anode Dweevil. Members of the Dweevil family are known for carrying objects of astounding size on their backs and mimicking them. The Anode Dweevil is one species in this family. They seem to have no particular preference for which objects they carry on their backs, as they will carry anything they can lift. They boast an internal organ that generates electrical charges, which the Anode Dweevil releases when it senses danger. Volatile Dweevil. The Volatile Dweevil is one member of an insect family known for mimicking objects by carrying them on their backs. The Dweevil family exhibits a most unusual characteristic whereby the creature's behavioral patterns actually change based upon the object the creature carries on its back. The Volatile Dweevil has one of the most potent attacks of all species within the Dweevil family, due to its habit of carrying explosive devices. Approach with caution and/or body armor. The Water Wraith. Amphibio sapiens. Unknown family. All that is known about this creature stems from a few sightings deep underground. All reported sightings feature the same core set of details. A giant, viscous form, with a clear, hazy sheen, not unlike hard candy. One theory holds that it may be the ectoplasmic incarnation of a kind of psychic phenomenon. But as is usually the case with such theories, it is very difficult to prove. All witnesses report being suddenly overcome with fear upon sighting the creature, approaching a state of panic and near insanity. In fact, every report contains an inordinate amount of extremely vague details, which has led to suspicions that exhaustion and fear have caused some simple natural phenomenon to be viewed as a living creature. Literally, fear and exhaustion incarnate. That's interesting. I can freeze things with Z? Oh yeah, I knew that. Well, technically not Z in this game, but yeah, it is an option. I think it's... yeah, there it is. Anyway, onion replica. This looks like just one of the Hocatate's famous sweet onions. Come to think of it, I gave the onion its name because it looked just like a Hocatate onion. To avoid confusion, I'll call this vegetable an onion replica. Compelling cookie. My spacesuit's filter seems to be malfunctioning. It can't suppress the sweet, syrupy smell pervading this cavern. If I don't find a way to neutralize it fast, it's going to drive me to spoil my diet. Bug bait. This treasure's alluring aroma seems to attract unwelcome attention from insects. If the ship hears anything about this, it'll complain endlessly about having to store it. I'd better keep this discovery to myself. Whoops. A while back, I didn't sleep for days. My stomach was roiling and my head was cloudy. I couldn't rally any motivation. The only thing I could muster is a sigh. Then I found this mattress. When I reclined on it, I fell asleep immediately and had the sweetest dreams. After a long day of walking, my joints begin to pain me. I need a massage. My ship can't analyze taste, so I've taken that burden upon myself. It's a rough job, but it's up to the captain to step up and volunteer for the most grueling duties. Tastes good. I could eat this treat endlessly. I'd better test that hypothesis. When I was just a young lad, I looked everywhere for love. I guess that's why I smile when I see young people laughing together. I stumbled across this object in a cave that reeked of a putrid odor. My suit allowed me to breathe freely, but it couldn't filter out the overpowering stench. The worst part is, I smell it all the time now. My sense of taste will never be the same. The ship can't analyze taste, so I guess I'll have to do my best. Olimar smells the reeking stench of death! Some people in this world can eat anything and never get fat. It makes me so jealous. I eat a cookie crumb and suddenly I'm saddled with a buffer of blubber. To make matters worse, my wife and daughter are always scrutinizing my diet. Can't a man enjoy a pastry wheel in peace? The hole we searched today was filled with saccharine scent. Just sniffing it put me at a risk of developing a cavity. Ugh. I don't think I can eat anything sweet for a while. Wait, who am I kidding? This object resembles the first treasure I found on this planet, so it holds a certain sentimental value to me. However, I've just noticed that the size is slightly different. Sometime I should take the time to read my previous treasure logbook. It's good to reflect on the past sometimes. Yesterday, the ship accused me of sampling all the food we've been collecting. That ship has a lot of nerve. This strange object makes me want to dance. I can't fight it. Must dance. Hey, this isn't so bad. I've been packing on the pounds, and this could be a great way to get some exercise. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Oh, Olimar. He's going through midlife crisis during Pikmin 2. I recently took a team of blue Pikmin on an expedition to explore a submerged cavern. While exploring this watery cavern, I encountered some very strange phenomena. It was such a strange place that I'm still wondering if it was all just a dream. I found this curious treasure in that cavern, so if it was just an illusion, I'm even more confused. I named that confounding place the Submerged Castle. Alright, I think we can squeeze in one more pit. We might be able to do that in the last 15 minutes or so. Okay, I just need yellow Pikmin, that's all I need. And I'll bring quite a few of them. Actually, I'll bring all of them. Really? You actually got away with that? How did none of the Pikmin I threw on his back actually touch down? That makes no sense. Ah! That peeves me. I could have just went the other way, I understand that still. I have a way of doing things that cannot easily be broken. Glutton's Kitchen, baby. This is also a little bit creepy. I don't know if you noticed the setting. I'm literally on just somebody's floor. And it's underground. Oh, for goodness sake, land on their backs. Great. Okay, nothing over there. Olimar performs a home invasion. Whew, okay. Wait, I'm not throwing them at anywhere. I just realized that. I can't believe I have such bad eyesight that I couldn't even notice that was happening. Hey Sarks, have you ever heard of a guy called Vinny Vinesauce? So is this a sunken house? Yes, that would be the assumption. And yes, I love Vinny. He's great. A lot of the stuff he does is just great. he's an excellent streamer. Peach Pink. It's more Mario Paint stuff. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm cool with that. Let's get a move on. There he is, the Lipidon himself. Look at that poor bastard. Look how absolutely fat he is. His rolls cover, like, almost his whole face. He's literally just a little fat. That's all he is. All I need to do is just keep doing this until he's dead. I mean, there are easier ways to kill him, but... And if you noticed, the hole disappears right when you kill the thing. But basically the easiest way to take him out is to have a tug-of-war with the thing that he's trying to steal. And once he tries to steal that, basically just take him back. He'll get whacked on the ship, and then, like, most of his health will be gone. Thick! If you remember, these guys were actually in Pikmin 1. They were in the Force Naval. So if they look familiar, yes, they were in the first game. If you want to see more into Pikmin's technical design rather than story design, there's a channel called Boundary Break that looks into behind the scenes of Pikmin 1 and 2. Yeah, man, you're basically just lining up all of my subscriptions right now, because yeah, I'm super into Boundary Break too. He's definitely up there for me. That's weird. Why aren't they trying to grab that? Huh. I don't remember them not being able to grab certain items from him. That's weird. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh! You know what? I think there was a Pikmin under him that was trying to grab it but couldn't, and so that negated... Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See, because I could actually... Oh, but there's no point. Okay. I'll just do this. I just take it away. Alright, he's going to grab his friend now and try to eat his friend. That's nice cannibalism right there. That's good stuff. I like it. But yeah, so if you overpower him, you get to basically slide him over and he'll bite the dust pretty fast. here he goes. Poor guy. He hardly knew what was coming. I think he actually fully understood what was coming, but he just didn't care. Okay. It was kind of funny. In the intro to this game, you might remember Olimar brings back a bottle cap as a souvenir from the first game. And bottle caps of normal size in this game are actually, they're, 4 Pikmin can pick one up. So it takes 4 Pikmin to lift a regular sized bottle cap in this game. So the assumption is that because of that cutscene, everyone has surmised now that Olimar has the strength of 4 Pikmin. If he was able to lift things in the game, that's how much he would probably lift. Squirt. There it is. I was looking for this. It's a weird place to put it. Alright, we're getting there. Imperative cookie. Does having more Pikmin than is required to carry an object speed up the process? Yes. Yes, it does. That is why I usually overstack those, because, yeah, it does make a difference. I hate these guys, man. He's gonna turn around in a second once he sees what that thing drops. Never mind, it didn't drop anything. Where is this Lipidon going? Oh, he's gonna grab that thing now. Yep. Look at these guys just patrolling around looking for food. Yeah, if you had anything besides yellow Pikmin during this pit, oh, I'm just so sorry. My mistake. Oh, there goes my audio. For, on my end at least. You guys can still hear the game, but I can't. Have you heard of a channel called Sarcasmus? They do like Pikmin streams. Pretty cool individual. No, I have not heard of him. I have not heard of Sarcasmus. Sounds like a cool guy if he does Pikmin streams. Not just anybody does those. You have to be a really cool and probably handsome guy in order to do Pikmin streams. And Sarcasmus sounds like a really cool name too. That's probably, I mean, if I had the chance, I'd probably change my channel. I keep thinking this is a treasure, so I want to pick it up, but it's not a treasure, so I am sad. I think that's it for the treasures after this. Whoa! I wanted volume, sorry, so I turned up my TV volume just so that I could hear. Really does like Undertale? Yeah. Snap, that is some rad pal. He said it rules in one of his streams. Don't know if any of you know that channel, though. Oh, you guys. Not to bring up the whole unironic conversation again, but I do unironically, if you want to say it like that. I don't like saying that, but I enjoy Undertale as an actual game. Like, I do. But the whole... I highly regret certain decisions that were made on the channel. Decisions were made, and regrets were had. That's all I'll say, I guess. Oh, it's a cup. Why does it keep putting the stuff on top of houses? This is weird. Like, I don't think I've ever... Oh! Oh my gosh! Bulber! Oh no. Okay, I have no choice. I have to fight it full on. I have to fight it head on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I forgot there was a... No! Uh-oh. I didn't mean to throw all of them over there, but... Come on, do more damage! Oh dear. How do I have 63 Pikmin? This is absolutely ridiculous. Bull bears are OP in this game. Bull bears are straight up OP. And you see that? You see how you can still see his health bar? And you see how it is slowly going up? They revive. If you keep them on the field dead long enough, they will get back up and they will start attacking you again. Bull bears are straight up OP. Look at this poor bastard. He really wants that nugget. No, I like it too. It just sucks when you get pissed on for liking something. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I 100% get it. Being Destiny fans, we here at the channel, we get, Destiny isn't the most popular game right now, and there are a lot of reasons why you shouldn't like it, and understandable reasons why a person would be afraid of liking it. Same thing with Sonic. Why do I even bother with Sonic anymore? There are a number of things that I could mention that, yeah, but no, I totally get it. I completely get it. Sorry, dozed off. What did I miss? Well, we defeated... I don't know if you were there when we actually finished the submerged castle, but we finished the water wraith castle. And now we're trying to finish the bread bug lair. And we are pushing past time right now, but I think we're almost done anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, okay, so that was it. Okay, I'm going towards it. Cool. Man, it's hot in here. Like, it is just stupidly hot in here, man. Is this the last one? No, come on, be the last one already. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a thing in this level. I hate you so much. Well, that's one. That's so stupid. Yellow Pikmin are not very strong at all. I try to throw them at anything, and they take forever. By the way, and besides, Forsaken is hype. Yes, it is. If there's anyone that says Forsaken is not hype, just looking at it, come on, that is awesome. I sent Ridley a text recently, and I really want to read it out to you guys. But Ridley, if you can, like, I don't know, copy and paste what I texted you, that thing that you said, like, oh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard, it brought me to tears, that sort of thing. Like, come on. Like, that is a 100% true statement about Destiny, and you cannot deny that that sentence in itself sounds awesome. And it's all true. I'm not exaggerating this. Ridley can completely attest to that That sentence is... There's nothing false about that sentence. Absolutely nothing false about it. Because if anything wins anybody into Destiny, I feel like that's one of the things that you need to tell them, because that is... It's not just fantasy. That, like, with that whole statement is completely true. And I hope you find it, because that's a great quote. Good thing the rock goes right over the lip there. And geez, it's a good thing that I hadn't lost so many Pikmin that I couldn't carry this. There it is, there's the quote. Destiny is the only game I know of where you can fire a Kamehameha and become Emperor Palpatine, whip out a sword, slash a guy, whip out your bow, shoot a guy, then eat your grenade to regenerate your health, and then do the thriller. Those are all things that are possible in Destiny now. That is a completely true statement. Bullbear heard you like Undertale. Wasn't having any of that. Yeah. Hey, I heard this guy likes Undertale. Get him. Sulking antenna. There's still more? Oh, I could have sworn that was 8. Where is that other piece of treasure? Oh, it's over here. Wait, what? Oh, pfft, I've completely forgot the party hat. I see. If there's anyone that needs to be flowers, it's those purple Pikmin. What is Forsaken? Good question. Forsaken is a upcoming title update for Destiny 2. And the reason why I don't say expansion and I don't say DLC, even though those things are also true, because it is a DLC expansion for Destiny 2, it's more of a title update, meaning it's basically another game. It's another Destiny release. And it looks awesome. It looks really awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go see the trailer for Forsaken expansion, because my goodness, it looks super cool. Please be the last one. Okay, this looks like the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Oh, and these guys can only be damaged by purple Pikmin. this one's kind of crucial because you can actually lose. You could just straight up lose treasure pieces because they decided to eat them. Hurry up, he's running away. Bread. So there is the bread bug. I suppose Texans don't like Undertale. I don't know, that's just the first voice that came to mind. Yay, the eraser. Processing. How bizarre. An item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It's far more advanced than the blah 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 blah. A spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Yay, so I'm basically invulnerable to electricity now. Question, how's dirt burrow in a plate? No idea. I have no answer. There just simply is. I would assume that I would assume that there's some reason, physically speaking. None that I can surmise now, but I'm sure Olimar has it figured out, as he usually does with most things. What am I missing? It says I'm missing something, and I know I'm not missing anything. So what am I missing? What's the big idea? What's going on? And my needle isn't going up for anything. No matter where I go, it's just gone. There's nothing. Is this a glitch? Is this just a glitch? This can't be... Is there a pencil that I'm missing? Is there a thing? I've killed all the bread bugs. What's happened? Where is? What is? I'll do you one better. Why is? I guess it's glitched. Alright. Ironically, you never become invulnerable to water, do you? No, you don't. But water attacks don't really ever do much damage, if I recall. We're so close. And what I don't understand is, where was that last one? That was weird. The treasure is you. Aww. Thank you. That's how sweet of you. I was looking all over the borders. I couldn't find anything. 90% of debt recovered. Basically 10% more to go. This is the final stretch. Alright, but we do actually have to stop now because that... we are way past time, and I gotta go. So, I'm just going to skip all of this. We're not going to do any Encyclopedia or Treasure Hoard entries. I apologize. Onima, you'll soon be promoted to manager. Only a small bit of debt remains. You've done great. As have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro. That's pretty funny. Alright, you guys. Well, it has been incredibly... Ooh. It's been incredibly fun. I will see you guys in the next one. As I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing some Fire Emblem. Please join us for that. It'll be a heck of a time. It'll be a whale of a time, as they say. And I hope to see you all there. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Bye-bye!